Good day, everybody. How are you today? It is January 22nd, 2021. Yesterday was the 21st day of the 21st year in the 21st century at 21 o'clock and 21 seconds. I was outside with my 21-year-old and we were having a smoke. Whoop, whoop. So that was last night. Today, I would like to tell you that I hooked up a PayPal account. Yay! For all those people wanting to buy art from me. Now I have one. The email associated with that PayPal account is ravenmoonstoneart@protonmail.com for everybody that was trying to send me money from other locations. So that is one that you can use. And it's what's really funny is I was trying to create my uh, call name for it. So I put Real Raven Moonstone R and it cut off the T. There's no T, so it's R and it has a picture of me there. So yeah, I'm not asking for money. It's just there for transactions and stuff. Yeah. So thank you for that, pushing me to connect all of that information. I will be loading more videos up to my YouTube account, which is, I believe, Raven Moonstone Art. And I'm trying to keep all of the names the same. So I couldn't use Raven Moonstone Art on the PayPal, and I couldn't use Raven Moonstone. And yeah, so all of those were taken. I didn't want to have some stupid number behind me. So that's what it's all about. So today, what is today for everyone? Hello, is everybody calmed your tits from the whole week? Are we all settled? Is everybody happy with knowing what the plan is? And there's been a lot of crap going on Telegram, lots of fake accounts that I did want to talk about. Apparently, the Linwood and the uh, Sydney what you call it accounts are not real accounts. So just giving you a heads up. I thought they might be, or they're posting interesting stuff that has to do with it. It's basically he's posting stuff in I'm gonna just talk about Linwood's in uh but this is what made me wonder why that was posted in there. I'm like, why would he even be posting this in that account? Obviously it wouldn't be. So just that I have no idea. Oh, I'm sorry you have a severe headache today. There's a trash can guy right emptying shit. I'm not sure how much longer for that stuff, to be quite honest with you. I'm just being as grateful and present of living in each moment as I can. There's been it's been an interesting week for watching the movie, but if you don't think that the good guys are in control, like just take the two pictures of the signing of those blank pieces of paper guy and then put them beside the actual person who was in that office for 4 years before, and it's you can draw like differences on all of the set behind, we'll just call it blank paper uh, stuff. So I think there's a lot of information that is going to start being funneled out. I know Tucker Carlson was saying stuff on Fox and Lou Dobbs, and so just keep your eyes on that kind of mainstream stuff to share with your family, because they'll look at that and they'll be like, "Oh, it is on TV." So you just had TWO EBS test yesterday in Central Indiana. Awesome. Any word on Canada suing United States for, yeah, like, okay, so here's how I think it's being played out right now, okay? The first phone call this dingbat's supposed to make is today to Trudeau. What's he gonna phone and tell him? Sorry, we're not doing your pipeline. What's the number one way? This is what my thoughts were last night. What's the number one way in our province in Alberta to wake people up. We are an oil and gas republic here. We are an oil and gas. That's how Fort McMurray and Calgary's head office for a lot of places up north. There's a lot of oil patch, lots of oil patch here in this. What's the number one way to piss off Canadians? Cancel the pipeline, right? No, sorry, not going to do that. So why would that guy do that other than to wake up all of the people who right now are going, wait a second, in Canada? I thought this guy was for helping us. Now he's not. And then Kenny's like, well, so we're going to see that play out because in Canada itself, in my opinion, Ontario and Alberta have always had this battle going on. Quebec's its own place. They have their own set of rules. Always have, always will. Even you can't, Canadian banks don't do Quebec mortgages. Like honestly, even insurance has nothing to do with Quebec rules and regulations, totally different. So what I'm seeing in New Brunswick, what I'm seeing basically transpire in this movie is everything that's being told to us right now and shown to us in this 3D blank paper signing stuff. You can go look and see that there's no actual been registered executive orders by that person, not a one on the official site. So what we're seeing now is everything that's being told in the okay, they're canceling this, they're doing this, is to wake up the people that still believe that that guy was a good guy and Black Lives Matter, was a good movement to support. And all of that narrative is going to crack wide open because they need the narrative of other little things like oil and gas, big pharma, all like water stuff, because it sparks people awake in all of these things. Everybody has somebody I know that's either worked in the oil patch, had some job to do with the oil patch, or still works in the oil patch here in Alberta. So that's a big like lighter for people, no pun intended, to their oil patch situation is so you're cutting off the economy to Canada. So the first call was supposed to be to Trudeau today. So I want to see what was in that call, what's actually in that call, because if we're following the two different timelines, we know that the 5D timeline controls the 3D timeline and what we're being shown. So all of this is something that we're just watching unfold that's already transpired. The script's already been made. So that's you're considering moving to Texas. Yeah. So anyways, they take up a week to get on that site. I still, yeah, that's what Robert says. They take a week to get on that site. But when you're signing blank pieces of paper, hi Holly, when you're signing blank pieces of paper, I don't know if anything's going to be loaded to that site. That's just my personal opinion. So I think the entire production that's being going on and what we're seeing is this show to wake up and ignite flames of other people. So in Ontario and Alberta, particularly, like Ontario just had severe lockdowns, so did Quebec. There's like I'd mentioned a couple of weeks ago, is those are big areas of crime. I know where our city is located here in Calgary. That all underneath us is all tunnels. So and the energy that's related to that. And all of our province has ancient stuff going through it. So it's not just about the um, the fakeness of what we're seeing. It's actually the strings that link each of these cities together. So the number one thing was the pipeline thing, and it had to do with the Calgary and Alberta situation. So there's Kenny on there day one. That's the string. Like, how are they related? How come this is going through? Why was that deal? Da 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 da. So where is this money? Is it just the oil line? So all of this stuff about to unfold has to do with the money ties between Trudeau, Kenny, and our mayor, and then them. So, and Schmoros. It's all trickling down. So it's a puppet show that we're watching, and somebody's just pulling a string, but now it's the good strings. Okay, now let's show them this now. Let's show them this now. And that's how I think that we're getting through this whole movie, if you will. So anyone that doesn't follow groupthink will be deemed crazy by the sheep. Oh, okay. I don't follow groupthink yet, I guess. Any news on New Brunswick? No, not yet. Computer, it's effing with me right now too. Don't worry, it's bleeping out. So, anyways, just reading all your comments. How can we get a shout out to the National Guard at the U.S. Capitol? I'm not sure. Yes, we can get. I'm giving them a shout out. Actually, what's his face? Madison in the wheelchair. And forgive me for saying it like that. I don't know his last name, but arrived there last night with pizzas. And at first I'm like, why is this guy delivering pizzas to the Capitol? And then I'm like, oh, who is it? And then I'm like, oh, okay. Well, what else are you going to bring to these National Guard that got kicked into this poor underground parking garage with one power outlet and one toilet? Like, give me a break. So he took them pizzas. And yes, I questioned the pizza whole thing. Don't worry about that. But I think he's I'm supposed to be a good guy. He talked at the Trump rallies. I think he's a good guy. Yeah, so don't worry about what the family is all saying about you. And it's all going to come out that we're all in this together in one vibration. And Trump offered up Trump Tower last night. Oh, that's nice pizza. It's still delicious. They made it bad. That's true. It is delicious. I usually call it flatbread now. Love flatbread. In fact, I was thinking about having some today, but I'm gonna have vegan meatballs. Vegan meatballs. There's an oxymoron right there in itself. So, anything else you want to chit chat about? I'm just going to do a quick card reading. It's not going to be a very long show today because I'm going to go out for a big long walk. I did an awesome card reading with my friend Italian Pie this morning on really awesome. What can we call hot dogs? We call hot dogs here tube steaks or welfare steaks. That kind of thing. Movie, yeah, not the legal. Oh, yes. Thank you. I'm just, yeah, exactly. See? There you go. Oop, there's one that came out. There's two, actually. Ooh, Franks and beans. Kind of gives me a gross image. We all know that movie. Oh yes, yeah, and the missing portions of that where he doesn't swear to uphold the Constitution was one of my things I forgot to say yesterday. Yeah, I'm ashamed of some of them being crybabies, Karens too. Let's be patient. You think people are just going to walk away? That's what I think too. We're not walking away from nothing. I'm all in happy vibes of whoop 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 from that. So yes, I'm yeah, tube steak gives me the heat. Sorry about that, Sheila. Okay, what two cards were stuck together? Ooh, any guesses? One is a very popular card here on the show. And it's interesting because this has to do with something I was just talking to my friend about. So, just do. Hello, everyone. Guess what cards we have today? I'm not going to show you yet. One card's very popular. One. Ew, that's so funny. That's what they call their penis. So funny. I love how you were. I thought they were called like trouser snakes, one-eyed monsters, that sort of thing. Who knows? Okay. No, not the dog today. close though. It's the cat. The cat is about independence and healthy boundaries, and the card is the burden card. Lay your burdens down. I was actually singing that in my head yesterday, so interesting that it came up. So burdens. What burdens are you carrying on this part of your journey? Are you transporting those of others out of generosity or codependency? This burden so heavy that it slows you down? This is what I'm guessing right now from this. We shouldn't be taking on the burdens of QAnons being babies or sheeple following people that they shouldn't, or um, I think this is about putting up healthy boundaries and staying in our lane right now. That's what I think these two cards mean. That's my personal opinion. This marker asks you to stop and look at your responsibility, your commitments, and all that you bring with you on your journey. Are you clinging to an unhealthy relationship out of fear? Are you taking on the burden of others to prevent them from getting hurt? Do you know that this enables others to avoid learning their life lessons and doesn't really help at all? Drawing this marker encourages you to release others to their own path. Exactly what I said this morning. I'm going to have to phone someone and tell them. I'm like, oh, I just got the two cards we were talking about after. Um, it may also be a time for you to ask if you're helping because you like being needed. If the answer is yes, then the message is truly to let go of this burden, for it's born out of self-centeredness. Release the burdens of others to the divine. They also have their own angels and guides, just as you do. Trust in the divine plan for all. There you go. On the sacred path to Avalon, you must be aware that you pack all the essential wisdom tools that you need to chart your course. Integrity, kindness, compassion, discernment, discretion, faith, forgiveness, truth, and love are but some of them. Once your tools are counted, see the rest of what's you're hanging on to is appropriate. This is the time to leave behind unending necessary burdens, and you have to, and you know, and to know you have the strength to carry what is yours. There you go. Whoop, whoop. Oh, thank you. You love the pattern on my chair. I do too. I found that chair in the dumpster. This white one. Yeah. And that's this is a painting. So if that's what you thought the chair was, it's actually a painting. Okay, the cat. The cat reminds you of independence and to set healthy boundaries. Love with freedom. Do not look to own what you desire, for too much attachment can lead to loss. The cat lends you its power to live freely and to remember that the adventure is just the beginning. Don't forget, the cat has 9 lives and always lands on its feet. It manages to get unscathed from a fall, no matter what happens. On this leg of your journey, you will emerge safe and sound. Live freely, love without unhealthy attachment, and remember, with the cat as your companion, you may fully immerse yourself in life, for there may be many more lives to come. Boop, boop. There you are. I love it. So, yes, heart and gut feelings with 4 dogs and 1. Exactly. Twig and berries. Yeah, that's not what I would call a hot dog, but that's funny. Yeah. Oh, I have 3 boys. I've literally heard, I think, almost every word for an apparatus you can imagine. Um, yeah, cats get mad when he closed the door. Funny. Funny. Animals are funny. Actually, my fish are being really funny. This one right here, the white one, it's now officially blind. And this morning, they kissed for the first time. I saw them actually on each other's faces, like little kissing guppies. It was really, really cute. So I love my goldfish. This is how I meditate every morning is I just sit here and peace out and have my coffee and watch my fish. Um, yes. So this is a Chill the F Out painting that I worked on a little bit last night. And I'm just keeping myself very much in happy vibes and healthy boundaries. And I've been kind of sticking to myself these days and trying to get my what little I'm clinging on to on the internet here sorted. So now that I have one of my biggest issues with receiving artistic fee payment then sorted with my PayPal, I'm pretty happy today. That's like a big, huge accomplishment for me. And Yeah, I even had to text Rice today, and I'm like, does Patreon ask you for your ID? Because I'm not giving him my fucking ID. Like, he goes, I don't know. Like, he's very busy today. So if you have a chance to watch anything on his show, you can. Um, oh, Trump told them to use this hotel. Yeah, I love everything that's going on. I really, really love the whole show that's in happening. Oh, happy birthday, Penny. Yahoo. Thank you, Sandra. Sending light and love. Everybody's getting along. I love all of you people in my chit chat. So I'm gonna try and keep using this platform so we can chat in it, and then I'll upload it to other places. But be sure to like and comment after it's done. So or unsubscribe and resubscribe to this channel because it will refeed the algorithm. We have to keep doing it. Yeah, and the trick about the PayPal, by the way, is link it to an account that you do not keep money in all of the time. Like I don't have more than $10 in that account because last year on my old PayPal, I had too many problems with it. So this one I decided it's just a different account and I'm keeping as little money as I can just to keep that going. So um yeah, I can imagine the weird vibes that were going on inauguration day. Is that like I honestly I would have been sitting there going "Ugh," the whole time they were walking by. And I don't know if that was a doctored photo, but I literally saw Orange is the New Black walking across the Capitol, but I don't know if that was a real legit photo. It would be hilarious if it was. And they all had dark bags over their heads. So let's hope something like that is happening. So I'm really, really enjoying everything that's going on. And, my biggest hope for the next year is that all the borders are removed so we can travel freely and I can come visit a lot of people in the United States because I haven't been down there for years other than to just hop through like JFK Airport or wherever, Florida. I was in where did I go through? I flew. I think I was in one of Florida. It wasn't Miami. I can't remember which airport I was in, but it wasn't for very long. But yeah, I've traveled down the west coast of and along the border of the United States, but to actually go into some of the other places. So yeah, I really love getting together with everybody. I'm very grateful of everybody tuning in and being on the same frequency. It's very happy for me. It keeps me calm and knowing that there's so many people that are in the same frequency. So, and a big shout out to True North. Thank you for giving me a shout out on Q Patriots on Telegram and my videos. I really appreciate it. So thank you to everyone who keeps sharing my videos, downloading them, and hopefully they've been making sense to people coming forward. So the other thing I'm going to try and tackle today is the Telegram on my laptop so that I can make a Telegram charts channel. So see what I'm getting there, and then watch, it'll all be gone and it'll be like like a video game. Deleted. So I put the link for my PayPal in my description on my YouTube, but I'll yeah, I'm really grateful to everyone who has wanting to gift me. The other thing I'm doing today is I'm gonna phone CJ about some glasses. I've got it written down. I am trying to do stuff and make sure that I'm getting my schedule all sorted. I think next week is going to be a busy week, so personally, but just hang on to your hats and just keep being grateful for being in this present moment, being all together in this frequency of love and light and abundance. And I am a sovereign being, and I am full of light and love. And I'm very, very grateful for everyone being there, being here. Who all is on Telegram? I actually don't know. Uh, Thank you, my painting. Um, I don't know who's all on Telegram that is legit, to be honest. Follow Q Patriots is one of, or just Q Patriots, and then there's another one you can go to, but they post a lot of really excellent links and stuff. And the ones that I follow are a couple of different various groups, but the RavenRedPill.com group chat or Raven's Moonstone group chat, whichever one comes up, that one has a lot of awesome people sharing a lot of good information. So, yes. Uh, uh, I'm grateful that they they closed your snowmobile trails down in Ontario. Why did they think it was just going to get coughed through everything? I think again, these are all things to wake people up. It's like, what is it going to take to wake people up to the scam? Like, honestly, I did say to my youngest the other day, I said, Bud, like, when are you going to take that thing off? Like, who is going to tell you that it's okay? Like the apartment manager, uh, like the TV, or, like, what? Like, honestly, who's going to tell you? A doctor? You go, oh, I don't go to the doctor. And I'm like, exactly. So why wouldn't you take your mom's advice? Like, I have lupus. If there was anything fatal, I would have been out in the last year. So who's going to tell you uh to do that? So yes, a lot of people on Twitter have been purged. Yeah, I got purged off of there in July or August. I know that Shannon got booted off of, I think, Facebook and Instagram on August 17th. And uh yeah, it's been crazy. So anybody that had on, I'm not a threat on Instagram because I only have 3,000 followers or so. I'm just not a threat on that. My Instagram is Raven Moonstone Art, but I don't post on there really anymore. And again, as I said with my Facebook, I can only go steal people's stuff off of their screenshot. Can't comment on anything. So people are going, "Where's Raven? Haven't you seen her?" Right here, dudes. Right on my YouTube channel. So I've been, yeah, so my crack book is just in a holding pattern. I can't even answer people in stuff on their comments. They've just like locked me out of everything. They've left it up, but I can't do anything with it. So Melania got a new Telegram. So I think what I'm gonna do is actually I'm gonna try and create a backup YouTube account and use a different email and all of that stuff. And I use my VPN. I use NordVPN on my phone, so it makes it a little bit better. Yeah, oh, you can feel something coming. Um, yeah, bye bye, Trudeau. Yes, let's hope so. I hope he steps down, man. I hope our prime minister just steps down like the rest of them do. I hope this is what we see in the next 2 weeks. I'd be like, yeah. Like, honestly, I'd be out in the streets like, Nancy, you're next. I'd go marching right up there with my signs. You're next, dude. You're next. So, yeah, I can feel something big is happening. I had a Digital Warriors page. They got rid of my, yeah. There's such a dicks out there, man. Um, you kicked yourself off of Crackbook. Now, nice. Read the info. I have a new job. Now that's, yeah. I think a lot of people are waking up to the fact that people are dying because of this, and they weren't necessarily dying from the, instead of the, there's been a lot of stuff going on back and forth. But anyways, So, yeah, there's been a couple of big, I'm not sure even how long this is. I just think it helps having art in the background. And yeah, I just, the only thing I ask people is don't leave hashtags of, the WW stuff. And that I think keeps us safe. And not to mention TRUMP and in the comments. But other than that, I think you know, I think I'm pretty low under the radar right now. So there are nanofibers that move up and into the nose test. Oh yeah, I'm 100%. Yeah. Where we go. That's the WW phrase I'm getting at. My brother sent me a video. Uh, Adam Andrew is the death of the swamp. Oh, okay. Can you post that in my comments? Yeah, feel something too, but the aura in my city is gray. Where are you from, Avenging? Scapegoat. Got booted off twat 3 days before election. Ooh, Wendy, look at you, hardcore. So I think the two things that are going to bring people are together are the children and the future. You know, wasn't there a Whitney Houston song? I recorded it at like Expo 86 in Vancouver in a sound booth. I believe the children are future. Oh my God, it was so terrible. My mom loved it though. She played it for all the people. Made her a tape. Ugh. Early days of trying to be cool. Anyways, but I do think that there's a lot of information that's going to be coming to fruition, and it's all in control of the white hats. I know a lot of people don't trust that plan, but when you see it for the movie that it is, it's like, it's just getting good, guys. It's just getting good. So, anyways, I love you guys. Have a great afternoon. Who knows? Maybe I'll get on later and do some painting. I keep adding to both paintings here. So this is this one and that's that one, mixing it up a little bit, just letting my creative juices flow. So have some good stuff on my Telegram, use stuff. Yeah, yeah. Well, Lisa, send me a direct message and you can I'll put you as an administrator and you can just put it on my Telegram. Like I did Shannon. I'm like, dude, stop sending me so much. I'll just add you as an administrator. So just make sure we're not doubling and tripling up on stuff, and that's all I care about. So yes, that sounds good. So awesome. Thank you guys very much for your brilliant efforts on keeping the information and energy upbeat and full of truth and love and light and happiness. I'm very, very happy that so many people are in the vibe of just being in this awesome frequency of trusting ourselves. So, oh yeah, I'm going to play my guitar too. So it's going to be a fun day. So whoop whoop. Love you guys all. Have a fun day. Might see you later. Who knows? Light and love, guys.